In this video, I'll show you how to set up a safe arming system on your TX15.
And so your RC plane will only arm when it's completely safe and never spin the motor accidentally. This setup is simple, reliable, and perfect for beginners and experienced pilots who want maximum safety.
One of the most dangerous moments in RC flying is during startup. A sudden throttle input can spin the motor instantly, and that can cause serious injury or damage. So today, we'll build a system that ensures your motor will only activate when two conditions are met. The throttle is fully low, and you intentionally arm the system. Here's how the system works. First, we create a condition that checks if the throttle is at its lowest position, but only when our arm switch is activated. Then, we use a sticky switch to latch the armed state, so once it's armed, it stays armed, even when the throttle moves. Finally, we assign a disarm action using the same switch. Open your RadioMaster TX15 and choose a model. Navigate to Logical Switches menu. Let's start with Logical Switch L01. Set the function to a less than X. Set V1 to throttle and V2 to -99. Then assign the switch condition to SE in the down position. This means L01 will only become true when the throttle is fully low and the arm switch is already flipped down. This is our safety check before arming. Now we move to logical switch L02, and this is where the magic happens. Set the function to sticky. Set V1 to L01 and V2 to SE in the up position. Here's what this does. The system will only arm when L01 becomes true. That means throttle is low and the switch is down. Once armed, it stays armed, even if you raise the throttle. And to disarm, simply flip the switch back up, and the motor is instantly disabled. How it works in real life. Let's go through a real startup sequence. First, power on your transmitter and RC plane and make sure the throttle is all the way down. Now flip the SE switch down. Because the throttle is low, the system arms safely. At this point, you can raise the throttle and operate your plane normally. To disarm, just flip the switch back up, and the motor is instantly disabled. Adding throttle cut, very important. For extra safety, we add a throttle cut. Go to Special Functions and set an override on your throttle channel when L02 is not active. This forces the throttle to stay at -100 unless the system is armed. This means your motor will never spin unless all safety conditions are met. Safety benefits. With this setup, you get 3 layers of protection. First, you cannot arm unless the throttle is low. Second, once armed, the system is stable and won't accidentally shut off. And third, you have a dedicated switch to instantly disarm. And that's it. You now have a safe and professional arming system for your RC plane. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other RC tutorials. Fly safe, and see you in the next video.